Hi, I'm County Commissioner Jimmy T. Smith, and it's March 22nd, and this is my weekly wrap-up. So, as many of you know, no County Commission meeting this week, but there was lots of meetings had anyway. I met with individuals from groups that deal with drugs and alcohol addiction. I met with the Circuit 5 Juvenile Justice Advisory Board and talked about juvenile justice issues, and this is a board that basically brings up issues from our local region and community and then tells the Department of Juvenile Justice what we think they should and shouldn't do to improve things. So this board is working on ways to find additional revenue, make sure the right programs go to the right areas to help young people in the community. Sat down and talked with individuals about Beverly Hills. Everything from the Beverly Hills and the Central Ridge, Beverly Hills, Central Ridge Park and Pool, and other issues within the community. And hopefully there will be an effort to move forward to potentially take over and rework the pool and make sure there is a pool in the future for residents of Beverly Hills, as well as potentially doing some additional things to make sure we increase the quality of life at Beverly Hills. I got to sit down with a local business leader, and we brought in our economic development director, and this individual wants to potentially bring manufacturing into Citrus County. So the key questions he had was A, what can the county do for me? And B, how do I keep the county from being an obstacle to me being successful if I'm able to bring these businesses here? So we had a great discussion. We really look forward to this individual hopefully bringing some manufacturing jobs into the county. And again, it was one of those areas where part of the job of the county commissioner is to go out and support businesses and work with businesses to try to get them to come here and to be successful, to provide the jobs that you need. Also, part of the job is to ensure that you're always trying to make things better, such as improving the quality of life and dealing with juvenile justice issues. One of the interesting meetings I had this week was met some individuals in Citrus Springs in which we were looking at some of the properties. One that was just absolutely piled up with trash. We're talking not a day or two or even a week's worth of trash, but potentially months worth of trash out on the front of their house. And these individuals didn't know, but we had switched to a civil citation program in which now that individual will be sent a civil citation and be mandated by a judge potentially to clean up their house. And the effort here is to ensure that our neighbors who are, well, doing less than the right thing are truly being held accountable. We don't need our neighbors just making our community look like dumps. Not only that, we went to a house that was absolutely falling apart. Roof has fell in, it had been vacant for years and years, and I let them know that there's a demolition order on this house already. So one of the things that we have now is the ability that after a long process to go in and demolish these blights on our communities, get rid of them. These places that our roofs are falling in and rats and stuff are living in there, and just basically horrible abandoned homes that should be removed. And so right now we are working on that. Matter of fact, we have 2 county commission meetings coming up. One is going to be 9 a.m. on March the 26th, and it's the future of the fire services. Okay, this future of the fire department is going to have to change to some extent because, well, obviously our population is growing, but also we have the Suncoast coming in, we have more businesses, although not necessarily all the businesses in the aspect of manufacturing, along continue to be service jobs, but more businesses coming in. Well, that means that there's going to be more demand on our fire services, more requirements to be able to provide the number of personnel to handle situations when they arise. Not only that, we're going to talk about the potential to have fire services pick up what's called ALS, Advanced Life Savings. And what that does is that puts a paramedic on the vehicles as well. This ensures that if we are called out to a situation and we arrive before Nature Coast EMS, that we're able to provide services and not just stand there and watch somebody have a heart attack. So these are going to be the discussions that we're going to have. And hopefully you'll either watch the meetings or be able to attend the meetings. Again, that's 9 a.m. March the 26th, and it's the future of the fire department, not fire services, fire department. Now at 1 o'clock, we're going to have a meeting, a regular Citrus County Board of County Commission meetings at the courthouse, And this meeting specifically is going to have a couple points that's really important, I think. One is we are actually going to vote on the order to demolish 2 of these blighted homes in our community. You know, it's not an easy decision to see a home that's in a community that was probably one time somebody's dream home, but now is a blight, roofs falling in, trash everywhere. Now, these homes, they need to be demolished, and after a lengthy process, we're going to go ahead and take that official vote to make that happen. Not only that, for those people who live over off of Halls River Road, the section past the bridge is going to be looked at to have the speed reduced. This will allow road-worthy or road-safe golf carts, and there are certain golf carts that are allowed to be on the road, allow them to be used to go to the restaurants and things like that. So potentially more people can get out of their homes and take their golf carts into River Haven and Margarita Grill and Crumps and all these other locations. So hopefully that will incentivize more people to go ahead and spend more money in the community, help with jobs, and basically support our industry, our tourism industry. Not only that though, one of the things I have on the agenda is the issue of taking glass out of recycling. Here's the truth. Nobody's using the recycled glass. Unlike aluminum or cardboard, nobody is actually using the recycled glass because it's actually cheaper to go ahead and get it now from its original source than it is to buy the recycled product. So nobody's using it. We need to stop doing it. It's a waste of time and effort. Not only that, I want to increase penalties on those people who are contaminating our recycle centers. So as an example, we have a recycle center in Beverly Hills, one of those blue large cans. If somebody comes in and dumps all their trash, their household trash, food and other waste into these bins, the entire bin goes to the landfill. All that recycled material now becomes contaminated. There's no way to clean it up, and it just simply gets turned around and sent to the landfill. Not only that, if that bin is added with other bins in a overall garbage truck or recycling truck pickup, that entire load goes to the dump. So I'm going to push to have the penalties increased on that, because we need to stop sending our recycled material out to the landfill. Again, the next regular Board of County Commission meeting is at 1 o'clock. Those items will be on the agenda. And we also have the 9 a.m. Meeting that will allow us to discuss the issues of fire services and whether we want to increase services and where the fire department is going to go as far as new locations potentially in the future. So again, this is Commissioner Jimmy T. Smith. You can look up the meeting information at citrusbocc.com. That's citrusbocc.com. Go down on the left-hand side when you go to that web page, and you'll see board meetings and agenda. Scroll down a little bit, you'll find it. Click on that, follow the appropriate links, go to the appropriate day, and you can get the agenda packets for the meeting so you can know what's going on. Last but not least, feel free to email me at Jimmy, Jimmie, Smith at citrusbocc.com. Thank you.